And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one.
First pitch, 7-1.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though. So he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
Tanaka sets his sights. 0-2 pitch on its way. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and we'll do it again on 0-2. Ground ball right side to his right, Bird, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. And he always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs, his approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. And he might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Splitter called strike 2, and I don't think he liked it. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Chop foul at the plate. The count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. 2 gone. And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Gonzalez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So with the guy on the mound.
To 2-2 now. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Right side and right into the shift. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Come on, man, throw the fucking ball.
Position at second with
What is wrong with this goddamn game?
Nolan Arenado, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left.
Come on, man. What the fuck is this? God damn, guys. What's wrong with you, man?
Steps in now. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning.
You should have hit that damn ball.
2 left for Colorado. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. John Gray gets the start for Colorado in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this thing. So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really a guy that's fueling this offense right now. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball. His speed can be the difference maker. Having that kind of speed on the base path is a huge headache for opposing.
Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Mark Reynolds makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Mark Reynolds. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Headley gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Designated hitter.
Gerardo Parra will stand in as she'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ballgame. You give them a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That rolls foul for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Left fielder, number 26.
Number 26 steps into the box. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. He's there.
Yo, this guy is a fucking dick,
now,
man.
and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Around third and being waved on hold. And he will come.
Yo, this big guy is a big dick, man. God damn, guys.
Unbelievable.
He's a big fucking dick, man.
Nick Hundley is at the plate
This
here.
motherfucker
As he
hit a
quickly
home
finds
run.
himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So one run scored without the benefit of a hit. One Yankee error, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Here's Starlin Castro. Hard liner toward short. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Stepping in now, Brian McCann, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Mayhew's got it and reined in one away. With a moment now, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Charlie Blackmon is one of the most efficient route-running outfielders in the game. You combine that with his great speed, it allows him to cut down deep fly balls in the gap. And he's routinely robbing extra base hits, preventing run-scoring plays, and helping that pitching staff avoid long
Man, these
innings.
motherfuckers ain't hitting, man. What's up with these fucking guys, man?
This is pulled into right. A dive, but he can't
Come on, man, run.
It skips right past him.
Yo, this fucking guy is a fucking dick, man. He should have ran all the way to fucking third base. Home base, you stupid
maybe if he
ass.
backs up and plays this on the hop, you can hold him to just a single, but
Get out of here,
instead,
man.
he goes all out for
Fucking
it in right field.
stupid, man. I told you this game could be so fucking dumb.
Standing in now, Greg Bird. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field.
Come on, man, run.
Is there. Let's see if they test it. And they will tag
Stupid
him out
fucking
of the play.
bastard.
And that'll keep our
Motherfuckers can't run for shit, man.
Charlie Blackmon will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Tanaka into his motion. Here it is on 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't
Come
quite
on! Damn it, what the fuck is wrong with this game? These motherfuckers not connected?
Oh, a perfect start to the inning here. We've already set it up with the top of the lineup leading off, so you're thinking, we'll take a walk, maybe a ground ball single, but he gives them a lot more than that. He drills this ball for a leadoff.
Get out of here, man.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Oh, boy.
Hot shot to third. Gloved by Headley. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So a runner on second with one down now. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Oh, God.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And it's quickly 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Rockies strand one. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Number 99 will get his first cuts here.
Right fielder, number 99.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play. It's strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line back over second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Jacoby Ellsbury stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Gary Sanchez will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Starlin Castro is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's yanked into the stand, strike one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. Or he might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Into the box now, Brian McCann. As he'll ground this one foul off to the right, it's strike one. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit hard.
Come on, man. Hit the fucking ball. God damn it.
Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Turned on that one.
Yo, this team is a fucking whack, man. What a god.
Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That is 6 hits he's given up in just this inning alone. And what are they waiting for, man? You've got to get this guy out of there.
Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jordan Lyles is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Chase Headley will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Greg Bird will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Shot towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, number 99.
Number 99 stands in. He's set and the pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Well, with the bases loaded, sometimes pitchers get worried about going back inside because they don't want to hit a guy and force home a run. So here he's working out over the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him. And this will drive home 2 on the double.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he lines this one out to center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
And everything's going right for these guys right now. This has turned into an 8-run inning. And they've just blown the doors off of this one.
Jacoby Ellsbury steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Runner goes for second. Pitch taken for a strike. And they'll tag him out after the break from third. And I'm not sure if that was a miss.
I didn't mean to do that, ass. I mean to do it on the goddamn third. The first base, you dick brain.
Stealing home is very difficult to pull off. And that one just exploded on him.
Stupid fucking game.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gonzalez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the
I thought that was
number 27 will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets right back into action here.
What happened? I can't do it.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ellsbury going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Here's Mark Reynolds.
Mark Reynolds.
as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And Reynolds ought to wind up with extra bases here as this ball's into the alley. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerardo Parra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, number 26.
Number 26 will step in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
One out, runner on third. He's just looking for something he can get in the air. It does a lot more than that. Gets this thing high in the air, all right, all the way over the wall, too.
Into the box, Nick Hundley. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run by Nick Hundley as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Boy, they are absolutely teeing off on him now. That's their 3rd home run here in this inning, and I got to think that leash has got to be awfully short right now.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, these guys aren't wasting a whole lot of time up there. They've taken an aggressive approach here early in the count. It's paid off for them through the first few innings.
DJ LeMahieu will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard towards second. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Carlos Gonzalez will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 9-6 contest now.
And you wonder now how close they are to chasing this starting pitcher. That's 5 runs home now in this inning alone. And in most cases, that's pretty much enough for a manager to pull the plug.
Nolan Arenado steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Yo, Dice, this fucking guy ain't running, man. This guy, fuck that guy, man.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. In now, number 27, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. And the run is in to score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
This is a guy you don't want to make a mistake to with runners on base, because when you do, he normally does something like this. This is a bolt right here. You could hang your laundry on this one, and it's going to wind up scoring too.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as he'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Luis Severino is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And a great inning for him there as they push 7 runs across the plate to make this a game again. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 9 and the Rockies 8. Gary Sanchez will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game.
Yeah, and how about that last half inning? Now it's up to these guys to respond. Maybe punch back, if you will.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Reynolds takes it in. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The shortstop,
Didi Gregorius steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Starlin Castro steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And the throw.
Yo, he just, what the fuck is he doing like that for, man?
Safely.
God damn. Motherfuckers keep holding the fucking ball. If that was the other team, they would have threw that shit.
You never know. Winds up
Fucking game could be a fucking boring, man.
Brian McCann.
Damn.
Again, 1-for-2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a
Motherfuckers just throwing that ball so goddamn slow.
A 2-run home run for Brian McCann as they jump ahead by 3.
He's got to be out there on the mound saying, what on earth just happened? He was cruising along. He got the first 2 outs, then on 2 pitches. Single, home run. I tell you, you can't let your guard down for 1 second out there. You're going to get burned.
Here's Chase Headley. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 11 and the Rockies 8. Gerardo Parra heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Pulled toward right center field. Ellsbury on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Number 26.
Number 26 steps in now. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gardner going back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Yo, these motherfuckers can't run for shit, man. Damn, they just can't run for shit, man.
Rockies half of the 5th, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. High and deep to center field. Looking up is Ellsbury. Gone!
Motherfuckers can't run for shit.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Yeah, making 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards
Fucking like a big ass area, man. He hit the ball right to him. God damn, this game could be fucking boring.
Started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You gotta get rid of that pitcher.
He's trying to
He
get
sucks.
that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Number 99 will try to keep it going here. Already a home run and a double in this one.
Well, sometimes, Matty, you're just flat out feeling it. He took some very good-looking hacks earlier in BP, and obviously it's translated to the game.
Grounded to 3rd. In time to 1st, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Striding into the box, Brett Gardner. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Into the seats, 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More. Tyler Clippard will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Oh, they took that dog-skin play out the pitcher out the game. I'm so
Leading
sorry.
off the inning, DJ LeMahieu. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
It's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
Carlos Gonzalez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Lying toward the gap in left center. And perfect execution there as the hit and run yields a base hit. And he is in there.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count. 1-0, 2-1, sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away, and it pays off perfect.
Nolan Arenado will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
See, guys? He stayed right in third base.
Their third hit.
He stayed right there in third base. You see that? And it was a base hit. He could have flew.
So striding in, number 27, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from
Come
second
on,
with a base
man.
hit into the outfield. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ellsbury looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the game as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Oh, and well, you could probably follow the thinking on the mound right there. He's got the bases loaded now. He doesn't want to fall behind, so he's just going to try to get that first one over to start the at-bat to try to get ahead in the count. And that's going to turn out to be a decision he's going to regret, because this guy is sitting on the first pitch, and he's going to turn it into a grand slam.
But this will be speared in third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Gerardo Parra will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here, because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. He's pretty lucky that one didn't get him, because he would have taken his head off.
Number 26 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Stepping in now, Nick Hundley. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run, and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can hit a home run too. And now that's 3 home runs they've struck for in this one inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Well hit now to center. Racing back is Ellsbury. And he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Hard liner to center field. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
The batter, number 27.
Well, I hope this guy's not on your fantasy team, because look at those numbers. He's been dreadful.
Number 27 will try it again. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far.
And on the mound, he's thinking, great. Hey, just throw it up there and hope for the best. Pretty much all you can do when a guy is this hot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But not before they bat around here this half inning, as 9 men wind up coming around to score. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Rockies lead this one 18-11. Jacoby Ellsbury will start things out for the Yankees.
Yankees near their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Ellsbury rounds it at first, heading for second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Gary Sanchez will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Well hit out to straightaway center. Blackmon going back. He's there and records the first down. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Didi Gregorius will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. High and deep to right center field. Blackman racing back at the track. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Well, at this point, all you can really do is hope to chip away at this lead and hope that your pitchers can keep you in the ballgame. Good job there to get this one out deep enough to drive in the run.
Starlin Castro will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty nice one with the bat. Multi-hit games are always nice to come by.
Lyles looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Shoots this one to first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left.
Seventh inning coming up. Rockies lead it 18-12.
Chasen Shreve will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Settling in now, Mark Reynolds. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Mark Reynolds.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here for Mark Reynolds, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
In is Gerardo Parra. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. It's a solo home run there for Gerardo Parra as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. And here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of a pen.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Into the box now, number 26. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Nick Hundley will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. 4 home runs now in 1 game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
Number 65 will come in and pitch now.
Number 65.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ellsbury looks up. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Just like the guy before him, he went up there with a very aggressive mindset at the plate. So when he got his pitch, he wasn't thinking, oh, I'm going to hit a line drive. He was thinking, I'm going deep. This ball clears the wall by plenty.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the blowout continues.
Well, I don't know what's going on down there. These guys are absolutely clobbering the ball right now. I mean, that is back-to-back-to-back home runs. As a team, you might see that one time a season if you're lucky.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Well, I'll tell you what, he had to get up for that one. Sometimes the leap is a little bit more showy, but not here. He was up there a good 2 or 3 feet to pull it in.
Into the box, number 27. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And now Ellsbury will get it in off the wall. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
Here's Mark Reynolds. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Ellsbury. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. In with it quickly is Ellsbury, and that'll hold the runner.
Yo, he just can't run for shit, man. What a dog.
As they team up to gun him down.
On the money. Here's a situation where any run you can get to add on to your lead, it's an important
Fuck
one.
out of here. Both of them can't
This
run for
never
shit.
really had much
Both
of a
teams
chance of
can't
panning
run.
out as they tag him out at the plate easily.
In is Gerardo Parra. Hit hard up the middle. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
Standing in now, number 26. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Nick Hundley will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his fourth of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. First offering on its way. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. Solo shot to right center. His 5th in this game as the blowout continues.
If you're the fan that winds up with that baseball, hold on to that thing. That is now 5 home runs he's hit in one game. And that has never been done at the major league level. Somebody get Cooperstown on the line. They're going to want to hear about this.
Yes, you don't have a trophy? No trophy, kid.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He swings and flushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Oh, and what's got to be running through that pitcher's mind right now? He already served up back-to-back home runs. You know he's feeling lousy. Then he throws one pitch to the 3rd guy, and it gets hammered. I tell you, they're just jumping all over him right now.
The batter, number 9, second base.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
And at this point, he may as well just go ahead and flip the ball underhand to him at the plate because they're just teeing off on him right now. I mean, I don't know what more you need to see.
So standing in, Carlos Gonzalez. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way out to the 399 sign in Death Valley. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. This is not really a bad pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Number 99 is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. I don't know about you, partner, but I'm out of breath after watching 13 men cross the plate here this half inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. Colorado's out in front, 31-12.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brian Camp.
He'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Oh, and guys, he absolutely hammered that pitch. When you're talking about a long home run, they all count the same, but goodness gracious was that thing hit.
Lyles is ready. Here he comes 0-1. Swing and a line drive.
Oh, man, what the fuck
And
is
that's going
going
to wind up
on?
looking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Boone Logan will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Here's Chase Headley. As he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play, it's strike one. Belted out toward deep center field. Blackman looking up. Gone! A two-run home run for Chase Headley, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Goodness, this is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
First baseman number 33.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, this place just hasn't stopped buzzing from the last home run. Now, all of a sudden, one pitch later, you're watching another guy take a trot around the bases. That just shows you can't take any pitches off in this game.
Number 54 will be the new pitcher.
Number 54. Now batting, number 99.
In now, number 99. Slap hard the opposite way. Gonzalez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Maybe not the most convincing start to his appearance right here, but he gets that first out anyway. And you'll see this ball's hit right on the screws, but hey, better to give up a line drive out than a seeing eye single.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Well, I tell you what, watching this guy play, this is pretty routine. He times it perfectly, goes up and gets it right at the apex, and that's a Gold Glover at work right there.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gonzalez has to retreat to the track.
Win or nothing, man.
Number 27 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Hit to third. Headley's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Mark Reynolds will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it, get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, this has been a good start to an inning, but it's coming far too late to have any hope of salvaging things. And you can bet that guy there will have a word or two to say to his staff after this one's done.
Oh, boy.
Gerardo Parra stands in for his swings once again. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after finding out so many things leading up to that one.
To third. Headley's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Gary Sanchez is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Line toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Here's Didi Gregorius. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Set. Here's the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Here's Starlin Castro as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out through right center. And this is
Come on, man, run!
Near the Yankee bullpen. The run scores from second.
I gotta tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just gonna go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one.
Oh, boy.
Brian McCann will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second home run of the game, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Talk about everybody having hits. Jeez. I think everybody in this lineup's going to have a home run before this one's done. That's 7 home runs as a team.
Jake McGee will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike.
Big Brian.
This is line to left. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
Well, this game is long since decided, but these guys, they're showing they just won't quit. He drives his pitch for a solid base hit.
Digging in, Greg Bird. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, this at least is a way to make some kind of positive out of what's been a really difficult evening so far. I don't think this will make much of a difference in the final result, but at least it shows you that they're out there playing hard and not laying down.
Jason Mott will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Into the box, number 99. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Blackman ranging back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
You expect to maybe run into trouble when you're going after the 3, 4, 5 guys, but you don't expect to serve up back-to-back home runs to the bottom of the order. And this is a deep lineup, 1 through 9. They can strike from anywhere.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
We'll see this a lot with teams down by a bunch of runs. The guy on the mound doesn't want to walk you, so he's going to throw you a lot of strikes. And he capitalizes on one here.
Chad Qualls will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Jacoby Ellsbury will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hot shot towards the hole. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
You can see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Gary Sanchez will stand in, and remember, he's the guy that started this mess as they've now batted around here in the inning.
From a defensive point of view, they're no closer to getting out of the inning than they were the first time he came up to bat.
And Ellsbury's running. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
It's a fucking ball, man.
Didi Gregorius steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Blackman going back on it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The relay throw, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It's a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Here's Starlin Castro. Well, this will find the
Come on, man. How the fuck you hit the ball right to him, man?
Number 26 will stand in again.
Damn, man.
Including a couple of home runs thus far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first-pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So coming to the plate, Hundley, and having one of the greatest single games of all time. 5 home runs already, looking for 6. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A good spot on the black for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing
Oh,
your approach
boy.
to the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit. Just look to put the ball in play.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ellsbury's after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Charlie Blackman comes to the plate looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game.
And this is exciting, and I wouldn't doubt him at all, Matty. I mean, he's obviously seeing the ball really well right now.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Rockies are out in front, 31-24. Adam Ottavino will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Brian McCann will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he makes
Come on, man, run! God damn it!
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Chase Headley. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field.
Come on!
Wall now out beyond the 385 sign. Around third and being waved on home. And he will beat the throw as he gets his foot in there, safe at the plate.
Well, there's one thing I know for sure. With a possible cycle on the line, there's no way he was going to stop at second base. He's thinking 3 from the moment that ball leaves his bat. But sure enough, he gets in there. And you want to know how rare this is? Did you guys know that there are more no-hitters in Major League history than there are cycles?
Greg Bird.
Yo, man, what the fuck is wrong with this guy, man? He can't hit the fucking ball.
Right there, but when you
Ball
think
was a
about
fucking
it,
home
at this
run.
point in the ball game, all you need is base runs.
Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, apparently, they still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, the base hit.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Brett Gardner will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making it.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
One rule for being a successful closer, you gotta keep the ball in the ballpark. Now, he's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but his margin for error is pretty much gone now.
Jacoby Ellsbury digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, and we are tied again.
sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. But here, instead of blocking the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives him a straight challenge. Winds up costing him.
Didi Gregorius stand in now following the home run that tied the ball game. So now on the mound, it's suddenly back to square one.
Yeah, and I don't know quite how you do it, but you've got to be able to regroup and start over. The good news is, it wasn't a game winner. You're still tied. So there's still hope to get this to a 10th inning and let your guys see what they can do from here on out.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Starlin Castro comes forward to hit with the winning run at first.
Well, this is all about execution here, Matty. At the very least, he's got to find a way to move him into scoring position.
And this gets down. And
come on, man, run, damn it! Yo, this computer ain't shit, man.
You make a mistake up to this guy?
This computer ain't shit, man.
This pitch is belt high. He just jumps all over it and drives it into the alley to put runners on second and third now.
Brian McCann will come in now in a big spot, and the infield, I would think, would have to come in now with the game tied.
Yeah, you've got to cut this run down to the plate if at all possible. So this may move everybody into the lip of the grass.
Gonzalez is there. Let's see if they try it.
Here's another instance of a ball actually hit too hard to try to score on. He doesn't have to go all that far to make the play here, so it's probably a wise decision not to test his arm.
Chase Headley readies for a big at-bat here. All he needs is a fly ball to bring home that winning run at third. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run.
There you go.
So a 3-run shot to right center field, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
He's supposed to get a trophy, guys. He's supposed to get a trophy.
He's certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Chase Headley. Thanks largely to one heroic swing. He's our tops player of the game.
And you know, a cycle is about the equivalent of a no-hitter for a pitcher. It's one of the rarest things you can do on a baseball field, so no doubt he's going to wind up our player of the game.
That was a good game, guys. It sure was. But I just got to renew my mind because I didn't say, no, I'm going to stay home all day. Praise God for good. Worship God.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 34-31. Good night from the Bronx.